Right, welcome to week 13 in the book free progress vlog. Much better week this week. Borderline happy and positive because I know last week was a bit of a downer, but you have these weeks when you're writing a book, and that, yeah, last week was a reflection of what it can do to you when everything feels like it's going wrong. Whereas hopefully this week we'll show a little bit more of the positive side because in the last 7 days, everything feels like it's gone right. So, like I say, swings and roundabouts. As we put up on the page on Wednesday or Thursday, I can't remember when my PR lady did it, but we now have a finished first draft. The Paradox of a Lie is officially written, or the first draft is officially written, which I'm I'm over the moon with. It's I'll save all what the Paradox of a Lie means to me for when we're closer to release date, but to have a finished first draft is it's good. I'm very happy with it. To be clear though, a first draft is definitely not a finished book, because a first draft is you have a story that it has a start and it has an end, and it has a lot of stuff in the middle, but it would be a terrible read to not to not put too fine a point on it. It is just like a word dump at the minute, where every idea you've ever had is poured onto the page, and you try and make it flow, you try and make everything make sense, but it doesn't necessarily have to in your first draft. So the second and probably third drafts exist to fix the mistakes you make in the first draft. So there's still a long road ahead, but I'm well happy to have got a finished first draft of a third book. It's a good achievement, and I'm happy with it. A couple of people have asked how you get to the finished book from here, and what I did it on Obsession, and I did it on The Devil in Disguise, and I intend to do it again. Is I create what I call my Bible sheet, and my Bible sheet is the facts of the book that I don't want to change under any circumstances. So, a character's name, a character's family names if they're mentioned in the book, the character's job, age, all that sort of stuff. And then as you're going through your first draft, you have to stick. I have to stick to my Bible sheet unless something that has never happened to me before happens. I have to stick to my Bible sheet. And then when you get to the end of the second draft, you will at least have a cohesive story. So, as an example, in your first draft, you make your main character's job be a builder. And halfway through, you change your mind and you don't want him to be a builder anymore, you want him to be a baker. So you change it going forward, and you go back and you think you've caught all the times in the first couple of chapters where you called him a builder, but you've missed 3. Your second draft exists because as you to find those missing builders and make them bakers. To be clear, I haven't got a builder or a baker, so there's no spoilers in that. So that's what I'll be doing today, is making my Bible sheet, and then from Monday, start reading, typing, rewriting the book, and editing, which I don't normally enjoy doing, but I've enjoyed most of the other things I've done with the Paradox of a Lie. So who knows? Maybe I'll enjoy the editing stage. We'll find out as we carry on. The other question is, will the blog vlogs continue? And yeah, because it's a book free progress vlog, so I haven't finished book 3, so I'll still be doing these. I'll just be moaning about editing going forward. Yeah, they'll be carrying on, and then once book 3's out and released, I'll probably carry them on. We might change the name and create a new series, but that's a long way away. We'll worry about that later. And the other bit of news that I've got is Deadlock, a short story which was coming out in July. Everything has a knock-on effect when you're writing a book, and I lost 2 weeks with the Paradox of a Lie. I thought I would be finished 2 weeks. I thought I'd be finished 2 weeks earlier, but I wasn't, because it refused to finish and I couldn't get to the end. So the knock-on is that Deadlock and the promotional material and the final read-throughs and all that jazz is, again, about 2 weeks back. So we could have soldiered on, and we could have smashed through and still aimed for the July release date, but I've decided to use a bit of common sense and move it to the 7th of August because, like I say, I don't want to rush it. I want to get it right. So Deadlock will be moved to the 7th of August, and yeah, there'll be more on that, I'm sure, in the weeks to come. So a bit more positive this week. Hope everybody's out there doing well, safe. Thanks for watching as usual, and laters.